Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Logan, and guys, we might just be cooked. There's so much going on that it might just be cooked. Everything just could be done for. Honestly, there's so much going on. Rather it be manipulation, rather it be stuff going up, rather it be stuff holding that we didn't see it holding at a certain price. I got examples for all you guys right here. But before I get started, let me know in the comment section down below if you agree, if you would disagree with what I'm saying. If you're like, oh, wow, I didn't think of that or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below and we can have a conversation. But it'd be a little shorter video today. It is my birthday, so I'm trying to get this video out to you guys and then get going. So, to my birthday dinner. First up, Mega Gengar EX from Ascended Heroes. Okay? Everybody is like, oh my god, market price is $819. The crash is here. It's finally here. Nope. Lowest listed is $14.25 from a reputable seller. And people are like, well, why is the market price like that? Look at the last sales, guys. $249, $249, $249, $249, $950, $495, $495, $495, $495, $1395, $1400, $1400. Look at all this. This is all within the past couple of days. You got some 490s right here. You got a 780. Anything, and I'm being generous. Anything under 1,000 is 100% manipulation. Anything under like 1,200 right now is kind of manipulation, if I'm being honest at this point. So all these are just all fake. Even Japanese copies, guys, don't go this cheap. Even all these sales right now are just market manipulation to try to lower down the market price so where people can buy in at $800 and then turn around and flip it for $1,400. That's what I figured a lot of people are trying to do that. And it's you guys just got to make sure you are doing your research. If you're looking to sell some stuff, make sure you're doing your research, keeping up daily with the sell points. Because like I said, you look at this, you're like, oh my god, the crash is finally here, $820. I could finally buy. And then but then you look at the lowest listed, it's $14.25. Something ain't adding up. Go look at those last sales. Mega Charizard, kind of the same thing right here. 824, not as much as the Mega Gengar, not as crazy. 824 current market price. You're like, okay, well, that seems normal. Last sales, 630, 630, 630, 485, 485, 450, 450. And then we got 887, 950, 950, 1250 PSA 9. So there's a couple sales in here. Like I said, we got 4 sales at 630 and 2 at 485, 2 at 450. Okay, guys. Those are not real sales. Those are people just trying to drop that market price. And it does trick TCG. Obviously, as we can see with the Gengar, it tricks it for a little bit. And then when the next big sales come through, it'll adjust. But that's where you really gotta make sure you're reading between the lines, as some would say, and stuff like that. Phantasmal Flames booster box, kind of the same thing. 452 market price. You're like, okay, well that seems normal. Not normal. Obviously, we're in crazy times, but that doesn't seem too crazy. Let's look at the last sales. 333, 333. So this one seems like it just started. People are just now starting to do it because it just happened today, and 2 of them at $333. That's over $100 below market price. Lowest listed on by a reputable seller is 448. Lowest listed in general is 435 for a sealed booster box. So 333, those are fake sales. People trying to lower the market price. Mega Charizard UPC, kind of the same thing right now. Not as, like I said, not as much, but there was. You see market price at 228 right now. You're like, wow, that's the one that just like 250 just the other day. Yeah, yes, it was. But some people, where was it? You got, oh, no way. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm about to refresh everything. Dang, I was killing it too. View more data. You got some list solds right down here at 200. There's 2 at 200, 200, 200, 5 at 200, 200, 200, 200. Those are like $45, $50 below the regular normal sales at 245, 250. So, like I said, it's not as drastic as what they were doing with the Mega Gengar, but it is happening out there for multiple different products. And those are kind of the manipulation ones. Here are the buyouts. Phantasm. Paladin and Fates ETBs going through a crazy, crazy buyout right now. 71 items sold these past 3 days. And it's been 595, 595, 565, 565, 575, 575. So it's gone from a legit $400 ETB May 1st through the 3rd to over $500 in a day or two. And now we're at 550 all day and night. Lowest list is 562. So Paladin Fate's going through a buyout. Destined Rivals booster bundles. We saw this manipulation right here. $110 for a Destined Rival booster bundle. That's utterly insane. Nobody's paying that. There's been 2 sales at $83. That's even kind of insane. Then you got 70, 80, 80, 70, 70, 63, 80. Man, we're really creeping up to $80 a booster bundle for Destined Rivals. That's kind of insane. But obviously, big manipulation right here. There was like a sale at like $2,000 or something like that. It's too far down to where I can't go back to it. But yeah, that's why that chart looks like that. Destined Rivals booster boxes could potentially be on a buyout right now. 35 items sold these past 3 days, where it was pretty dormant for a long time. It was single-digit sales. I mean, ever since March 25th, that was the last 3-day period that it had double-digit sales for Destined Rivals booster box. Actually, no, I was wrong. There's 10. There's 2 10s. But then we went from 17 to 35 in the past week. So Destined Rivals on a potential buyout. This box will most likely increase pretty good in price. 605 now, current market price. So that's kind of all the manipulation. There's a lot of it going on. So just be sure you guys are paying attention, reading between the lines, doing your research before you sell or buy items. So now we're going to get to the point where it's like, I did not see this holding at this current market price. Perfect Order booster box. I think me and a bunch of other people thought this would be, if there was a booster box to get to market price, or booster boxes, it would be Perfect Order, Chaos Rising. Those would be the sets where it's like, if there was a chance to get to MSRP, it would be these 2 sets. Now, I know we're missing wave 2 of Perfect Order. From what I heard, it's just being delayed because they can't get Chaos. They're worried about releasing Chaos Rising on time. And honestly, I'd rather them get the new set out on time, or they're going to have something like Ascended Heroes. I know Chaos Rising has booster boxes, Ascended doesn't, but the way Ascended Heroes has been released, where it's just wave after wave after wave of 1 product, 2 product, 3 product, 4. You guys know what I'm saying? The Ascended Heroes release has been insane, and that kind of lets us know why those price points are the way they are. But Perfect Order is not only stabilizing, but kind of going up right now for a booster box. It got down to, it's nothing too crazy. 197, I think, was the low. Yeah, 197 was the low. Now we're at 211. Lowest listed on TCG reputable seller is 214. So it looks like it's slowly going up. And honestly, just didn't see it happen. And a Perfect Order, which there's like maybe 1 or 2 cards. Okay, nothing special. You know, I'm sorry to all the people that love Perfect Order. There's nothing really, oh my god, special. You have to chase this card in that set. I think my favorite card is probably the Clefairy that's in there. That card is probably my favorite card throughout the whole set. So, if Perfect Order can't get to MSRP, what will? Because most of the stuff, we will never see MSRP. It's just not going to happen. So, Perfect Order can't get it, or Chaos Rising, let's say Chaos Rising doesn't do it, or even Pitch Black. Pitch Black might not be a crazy, crazy set. If none of these 3 can get to MSRP, then what will in this current market? So that's my Perfect Order rant right now. That's kind of like something that I didn't see staying above $200. Next, we got Ascended Heroes. And sorry about this, guys, the refreshing. Everything is kind of crapped out on me. The Ascended Heroes and Prismatic Evolution ETB cases. Guys, They are basically neck and neck right now. That's 8 ETBs, not a case, okay? Sealed case for Prismatic, 1969. Sealed case for Ascended Heroes is basically $1,900. So they are basically neck and neck. So, with that being said, if Ascended Heroes, which we all agree, Ascended, not maybe we all agree, but Ascended Heroes is above Prismatic Evolution when it comes to the actual set. Yeah, the God packs are different. Prismatic Evolution's God pack compared to Ascended Heroes' best God pack, I think Prismatic holds higher value. But as a full set, Ascended Heroes is just a better set. But it is brand freaking new. And I know age is not everything. I know it's not everything. But it is something when it comes to another top tier set. Guys, the reprints and restocks on Prismatic Evolutions are right now. Now is the time to start building your positions on Prismatic Evolutions before it's too late. It's only got a year left to print, guys, and that year it's going to be it's literally going to be there before we know it, guys. It really is. Just think of how, and I mean, this set's already been out for almost a year and like 4 months at this point. Think about how fast that time goes to where Prismatic is going to, this is your time to get on Prismatic SBCs, ETBs, maybe not booster bundles, but SBCs and ETBs are definitely the way to go for Prismatic right now. Because what's going to happen when Prismatic starts to get, the supply starts to get smaller and smaller, and then Ascended, they're going to focus on Ascended Heroes at that point, which I don't even know. And no matter how much they focus on Ascended Heroes, I don't know if it's going to bother it at all. So that's my rant on Ascended Prismatic. I mean, I got card shops. Hold on, let me go through. Sorry guys, I literally asked a card shop. I asked, have you heard any news about any major restocks? And I want to read it so I'm not butchering anything. No, sadly, everything has been super small reprints, and getting anything allocated has been very hard. Honestly, never seen the shelves so barren before since we opened up the shop. Okay, so that is the current market we are in right now. They can't even get stuff in the shop, and when they do, it's gone at the blink of an eye. And because it's either too small of a reprint or it's something awesome like Ascended Heroes where it's going to be gone at the blink of an eye no matter what. So, and they've been a card shop for not the craziest long time. I think like 6 years, 6.5 years now. So they got decent distributors. So that if they can't get anything, I mean, and they're also hesitant on even selling it. It's crazy. It actually is crazy. Next up, this is just stuff that is continuing to go up in price. And just get ready, guys. We're only in the beginning of it. So I just want to refresh all those. Celebrations ETB, guys. I said it. Obviously, this is an obvious play. There's not a tinfoil hat idea I just came up with. It was so obvious 3 months ago. 273 for the ETB. Current market price $397. Lowest listed on TCG Player is $400 from a regular seller for Celebrations ETB. I mean, get ready. They gotta start doing 30th year anniversary, and little by little, the more leaks, the closer we get to the actual 30th year anniversary, the more and more Celebrations is gonna go crazy. So just get in while you can before it's too late. Especially the Charizard and Sylveon V boxes. Those are great value. And with the Evolving Skies packs in them, those are great value if you can get those. And the last couple things I'm going over is the first partner collection. You know, you get one of the partner series packs, you get a Mega Evolution Phantasmal Flames. Okay, not the craziest box, but pretty good. You're getting guaranteed hits, okay? $55 a box right now. I don't even know what the MSRP at because I can never find them because they're gone. But let me know in the comments down below what MSRP is. But you basically have a 1 in 3 shot of getting the Charmander that is at $44 current market price, the Squirtle, which is at $30 market price, and the Bulbasaur, which is at $24 market price. That is way above this. And then you get a chance at a Mega Evolution and a Phantasmal. I mean, these are everywhere. These illustration rares, you get a 1 in 3. These guys are everywhere. but they're still doing very, very well when it comes to the pricing because the 30th year anniversary is coming, and before you know it, it's going to be going crazy. So that's kind of all I got for you guys right now. Like I said, a lot of stuff is going on, manipulation, buyouts, stuff that I didn't think would really hold at a certain market price, and then stuff that is just kind of going crazy at this point. And this, I mean, it's really is a lot, and I don't know when the end will be. Like I said in a couple other videos, it was like if this market doesn't cool off and revert back to the mean from perfect order, chaos rising, and pitch black, then I don't know when it will. Because that 30th year anniversary is going to be here. That Rayquaza set is going to be here. And then whatever they do after those two sets, who knows? And then guess what? Prismatic Evolutions gets closer and closer to outer print. Ascended Heroes gets older and older. Death's Rivals older and older. Surging Sparks older and older. I mean, Phantasmal Flames older and older. Mega Evolution. I mean, it's craziness that if I don't see it ending, and I don't know when it will end. Now, maybe a year or a year and a half down the road when that new printing facility gets put up, maybe that'll be the time. But in our current stage, I really don't know when it'll end. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree, if you would disagree with what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm always down to have a friendly conversation, pick each other's brains or anything like that. But I really do appreciate all the love and support as always. You guys have a great day. Peace.